other issue that I would like to address while still on the podium. The court will remember, my lord, that on the 17th of October, at the time when I was asking questions to accused number one, there was an issue that I raised during cross-examination, the issue of Nxumalo'S. This arose from the fact that Constable Zungu says when he was in the bedroom where Gwabeni was in possession of a .38 revolver. He then asked, Zungu says he then asked Gwabeni if was it not the firearm that he had said he threw away in the river, that he had used to shoot or shot Nxumalo. Then the court, my lord, with due respect, made remarks that none of the defense counsel cross-examined Constable Zungu about what Constable Zungu was saying about Gwabeni, about the engagement between himself and Gwabeni. I had to go through the record, my lord. This was indeed done under cross-examination.
Oh my goodness, Advocate Nxumalo'S is on fire and he strikes while the iron is still hot, but you can tell he's treading with caution, because you all know my lord can erupt at any moment. He's like a volcano, dormant until he erupts. But in this case, my lord, I'm gonna need you to speak up with your chest as loud as you usually are when you are speaking with the defense and speaking down upon them as if they are not learned colleagues. My lord, I need you to say more than No. Does not work for the record. I know what you're doing there. You cannot transcribe So, my lord, I'm going to need you to use yes, no, full sentences, my lord. We know you are capable because you have 55 years experience. As for Zwide Galanga, oh my goodness, what a wow. So he went all the way back in the record, okay? The 11th of September 2023, and found that my lord is not exactly forthcoming when he says, I listen in court. Is it selective listening, my lord? Because you have been caught with mud on your face. Oh my goodness, the joy. But here's the thing. The reality of the matter is you gotta beat the dog until the dog's owner comes out. Or should you fludge the dead horse until it comes alive? But you know that this is Zwide Nxumalo. He's not going to do that. He's going to be gentle with my lord as he drags him in the mud. He's just going to make sure there's a little bit of impact, but not too much. But here's the thing, my lord, shame on you. On the 11th of September 2023, one might argue that it's so many years ago for my lord to remember. No, he tells us all the time what he remembers and what he listens. So I have no sympathy for Judge Ratha in this moment. Continue on, Zitulele, because my lord has to make sure he hears loud and clear what he claimed never happened from the defense, aka the defense did not cross-examine Zungu on Nxumalo and the firearm. But turns out they actually did. This deserves a standing ovation. Well done, Zitulele. Well done. But then the question becomes, why did the other advocates not realize that as well? But we are not there. Let's continue listening on.
In fact, it started, my lord, with my learned colleague, Advocate Mzansi, on the record of the 11th of September 2023, at page 97.
Yeah.
I'm raising this, my lord, because it seems as if one would want to say that since I've indicated before this court that the evidence of Zungu was that of a single witness, and there was no corroboration.
Yeah, we knew that.
Yes, but one would want to find that since Zungu had questioned Gwabeni about the .88 revolver then that amounted to corroboration.
Who says that?
By implication.
Who says that?
That is what I could read.
No, fine. That's why I say, who says that?
From the court's judgment. That is why I'm raising it now.
No. There's nothing to do. It's a peripheral issue. Zoom is a single witness. We all know that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But I just wanted to highlight.
I hear you.
I just wanted to highlight this. This was done under cross-examination.
Yeah. But
This
just read it for
appears-
me. Let's read that cross-examination.
My lord?
Just read that portion.
Yes.
With regards to the fact
It's a
that
record,
the firearm was thrown into the water. What?
Yes, thank you, my lord. It's the record of 11th of September 2023,
Yeah.
page 97, line 18.
Mm.
In fact, it's cross-examination by my colleague advocating this.
Yeah.
And I quote, "Thank you. The very same Kwabene that you have told this court about will also come and tell this court that whilst you were in his room at the hostel, you further asked him if, after being handed with the .38 special firearm, you asked him if that was not the firearm which he said he threw away in the river after shooting at Sinako, using it." Then the response by Constable Zungu was, "I did ask him that."
Okay. So if I say that, it's a mistake.
I also-
picture.
No, Nxumalo. Let the old man speak loud and clear and bold. If I said that, it was a mistake, actually. No, my lord, you've got to complete the sentence. Something along the lines of, "I apologize to my learned colleagues who need to show some level of intelligence. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Black Mamba coming back with the intelligence, verification, and going back to the record and quoting, yes, his learned colleague, Umnisi Wemvula. And my lord is non-dramatic, non-emotional. Almost, we can barely hear him. My lord, I need you to speak up loud and proud, just like you do when you are speaking down to the defense team. Well done, Nxumalo. You deserve flowers. Drop them in the comment section. But let's continue listening on, because Nxumalo doesn't end there. You see, as he said, I want to bring to the court's attention. Once anybody says that, just know it. Ziyakhala, man. Ziyakhala. Here goes.
Because my cross-examination followed, my lord, on the very same subject, because I was not happy with the response that was given by Constable Zungu.
Yeah.
On the 3rd of October 2023, it's a record of the 3rd of October 2023, at page 34,
Yeah.
line 15. In fact, from this passage, my lord, I was quoting from the statement of Constable Zungu. I will start from, I'm sorry, my lord, I will start from line number 9, which read as follows. This is a quote, my lord, from the statement of Constable Zungu, Exhibit AA of the record. "I then took the .38 special firearm from Kwabene's hand and looked at it. I asked Kwabene if it was not the same firearm which he had said he threw it away in the river after shooting Snako, with the close quotation. Mr. Zungu, I hear that. The interpreter, which line is that? Mr. Nxumalo, it is line 9 and 10. Okay. But my lord, it's just a long passage, but I wanted to re-emphasize the fact that this issue was canvassed under cross-examination. It will appear from page 34, 35, 36,
Page 34, 35, 36.
36, 37, and 38 of the proceedings of the 3rd of October 2020.
3rd of October, ne?
Yes, 3rd of October
2023.
2020.
Fine.
So, my lord, in conclusion, then I submit the following. It follows, my lord, therefore, that accused number 2 statement that he contested was made after his arrest on the 16th of June 2020 is a confession statement. It is a narrative of the past events and not an executive statement made in the furtherance of a common purpose or conspiracy, and can therefore cannot by its use as directly or indirectly against the co-accused in cross-examination. Those are my heads. They are dated the 7th of November
7th of November.
2025 in Pretoria.
Did you see that? How quickly my lord accepted, conceded to the fact that he was wrong. He was wrong. But one thing about it, he was not very loud about it. Yeah, he just quickly drove by that issue and quickly needed Nxumalo to begin so that the record doesn't really take note of what the record needs to take note of. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Judge Ratha, 50 years experience, who will be delivering a judgment tomorrow, a ruling rather, not a judgment. He'll be delivering a ruling tomorrow with regards to Advocate Baloyi wanting to cross-examine Mzansi on Bongani Ntanzi's statement. The audacity. But you know what? I don't know. We've been through this many times. We'd have our high hopes. We'll celebrate the defense. They would have done a brilliant job. That's what I like about it. Irregardless of what happens, the defense is still delivering exceptional service to their clients and representation. The problem is the rulings. Yeah. But they're all going on record. What is your prediction tomorrow? Will tomorrow be the day my Lord gives a ruling in favor of the defense out of just how ridiculous it is? Out of how ridiculous it is that Baloyi really wants to do this cross-examination. This is going to be an interesting start to tomorrow. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Please remember to like, to comment, to subscribe. You already know I absolutely love it when you do. If you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much. I highly appreciate you. Thanks for watching all the ads. It supports the channel and helps keep the lights on. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.